Alright, how's it going, YouTube? Just want to bring y'all quick update. If y'all watched the last video, you seen I was out with Sammy. We started with this and we finished with the XTM. As I got this going and tuned, the steering servo went. Now I believe it was my fault because I did put a 2S LiPo in there. Instead of like a hump pack or 4 AA's, I put a 2S in there and it was stock servo, so it blew the steering servo. It's still a stock throttle servo, but we're gonna see how that holds up. But the Savox should definitely handle 7.4 volts. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up and hopefully it remains good. Get a good 2 tanks through it, because the time before this I took it to New York with me and I blew a glow plug, didn't bring an extra on, so it sat out. Then the year before that I brung it out and something went on there, something broke on there. Oh, the one-way bearings went on me, and it was in New York again, so I didn't have no one-way bearing and I wasn't taking it apart. So we're gonna put it to the test today. My plan was to jump it. I think that spot was a bunch of baseball games going on, so I know the field was probably packed. So I'm gonna run it today. If it holds up, the next time you see it, we'll definitely bring it to the jumps. It did do a jump and it did a flip, so it did kind of hold up. So let's go ahead and crank it up and get some wheelies in and just rip it back and forth, make sure the tune is good, and then go from there. Definitely need to tune it. Ah, I see what it is. Taking off at first, but it's not taking off right. Like, it's supposed to pop up, but I think my clutches is gone. Might be sticking. I gotta take the engine out and look at it. See, I was lazy on that. right, YouTube, so we gotta go through this. As y'all can see, I scraped it up numerous times, but it held up great at that. I gotta go through it. I'm not sure what it is. I see I got a little leakage here, so I'm not sure if since I moved the exhaust, I'm not sure if I'm getting lack of compression or whatever it is. It's not running right. I gotta fight it too much and it's cutting off. Something's not right. I am using a Traxxas glow plug, but that shouldn't have nothing to do with it. I'd try to get a better glow plug and go from there. Even to start back up, it's just taking too long. So I know something's wrong, and I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through the clutches because it just has, at some point, it just has no low end, but it has it. It's not coming up, and then it sounds like it's slipping to get up. So I'm gonna look into the clutch and see if that's burnt out. Me and Sammy earlier tested the clutch on, not the slipper clutch, and that wasn't slipping. So if it's coming from the motor's putting out the power, but the car ain't grabbing. So what I'm thinking, it could even be like loosening up in there and grabbing and shutting the car off. I'm not sure, but definitely got to go through it. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all see it on the bench again, and then we'll take it back out. I got to get it running. If not, I'm just gonna go with another motor. We'll see. All right, y'all stay tuned. Sorry about the wind.